I'm Liam.
I'm Wayne,
You're listening to In Film We Trust YouTube.
a place where we post clips from our recent episode.
All links down below in the description.
And now, on with the show.
He's playing a very stereotypical, kind of conspiracy theorist. At some point in the film, Sam actually visits him at his house. He says to him at one point, he says, "Something really big is going on," which is one of the most common, conspiracy theory phrases you hear, isn't it?
Do you think they're almost egging each other on? They're both fortifying the idea that something is afoot.
They're trying to out-conspiracy the other one.
There's a fucking pirate.
There is a pirate.
What the hell?
Did you think that was a very, hey, look at me, I'm a pirate kind of thing? Because after we seen that pirate, I spent so much time combing over scenes looking for another pirate.
What was the point? I don't get. What was the point of him being a pirate? Is there a...
There's no real need, but he does come up later.
Yes.
In fact, there's a scene where some characters, they run off and they jump into this limo and there was a pirate. I was like, oh shit, pirate. That is the last pirate we see in the movie as far as I know.
Oh, do you know what though? You know when they leave, because obviously when they get interrupted by the Captain Hook over there, and they go outside and there's that cool fireworks shot.
Yeah.
And because she looks up concerned, and I was looking into this, even the fireworks have Morse code. The way they bang are Morse coded.
Oh, I think
do you know
I
what
read
it
about
means?
that actually. Yeah. What
I ascend now.
Oh.
That's why she looks so concerned. I think it's a signifier because she goes missing after this.
Yeah.
For her to go to where she's going to go, we won't say just yet, but because she's going to ascend now.
That's good because not only does it perfectly tie in, secondly, fireworks are such a common thing. You would never even think to investigate Morse code in a fireworks.
Well, that's
show,
what I mean. Nobody would ever think of that.
No, you
in
wouldn't.
The scene,
unless you already knew Morse code by heart, I suppose.
Which I don't think many of us do.
Don't think a lot of people do. No, but he leaves because they get split up, and then the next day
Oh,
she's just gone. And these diamonds on the wall, 2 diamonds side by side.
Which we find out is hobo code.
Yeah, hobo code. I don't know, had you heard of the hobo code?
Oh, I've heard of it, yeah.
I'd never actually
heard
heard
of it. It was
big
in, when the hobos would ride the rails and that, and
in the rail cars.
And they would signify to other hobos if this place was safe to go in, not to, if this person was going to treat you well, etc.
Yeah, and this is a diamond, side by side, which means keep quiet.
Keep quiet, yeah.
Which, did you not think it was very strangely ironic that this is keep quiet as in don't say anything,
Yeah.
but you could argue...
Drawing attention to it.
He would argue, he wouldn't do a lot of the investigating or any if that hadn't been on the wall. It's like that message to silence him is what basically sets him off.
Oh, I don't know with Sam. I think anything would... I think the box and her gone would have set him off.
Not just that, but when he's in the apartment, this woman he's never seen before comes in. Has she not take the box?
She takes the box and he runs out the window and follows her down the street.
And she goes off in a car. Again, another one of those things. The car is a white rabbit.
White rabbit?
Like Alice in Wonderland following the white rabbit.
Down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, in fact, not down the rabbit hole. They go off to a street and is it a scoreboard?
Yeah, and it's a 751.
This is where I got to a part in this film. I don't know if you'll agree. I felt like a lot of the time, this film felt like it was just planting deliberate clues, not necessarily going to follow up on them. It's like, right, because that's right in your face. He even writes it down.
Well, 751, it's the address for a house party they go to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, also, someone said it was a street address. Some people, because I've read all these on it, some people thought it was a phone number. Some people thought it was a Bible verse as well.
Bible verse?
I don't know which Bible verse it is, but again, this is where I got to the... Do you actually think, in a way, this movie is almost making fun of people?
There's an aspect of that. It's commenting on, he's the conspiracy theorist, and you think he's nuts, but you conspire yourself and you become the character.
No, it feels like you're kind of making fun of him for following all these clues, yet you're sat at home thinking, oh, we need to remember that, remember that, yeah.
What the fuck does that mean?
I feel like that's maybe the best aspect of this film is the satirizing of the obsessive writing down of codes and trying to find hidden meaning in everything.
And that scene when he's following them, and there's that brilliant score, isn't it? And that sounds like Bernard Herrmann.
Yeah. It's fantastic, the score. Like I say, I think the score perfectly suits whatever
that
scene
LA noir vibe.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
The women go onto a pedalo. He follows them onto a pedalo.
Yeah, they pedal out. That's almost like they know he's there because if you go into the water, I guess you'll be easy to, harder to track.
And that's where the pirate comes up again.
He does, yeah. The pirate.
He runs up and grabs that box off one of the girls.
Damn pirates, man.
And that's where we go to the roof party, which is the address 751.
Mm-hmm. And then he gets given a cookie.
A cookie with 76 on it.
Yeah. It's a ticket, but what's weird is they say, oh, it's a ticket to get into this other place, but it's like, don't eat it and don't take any bits of it, or they won't let you in. but cookies are easy to
Yeah, to
break.
crumble, yeah.
So what if he loses a chip? What if he loses a bit of it?
You're fucked.
He's fucked. Exactly.
But also the roof party, because a lot to unpack in the roof party. In the roof party is where we find Jefferson Sevens is dead.
The guy's dead,
burnt in
yeah.
a car wreck with. Does it mention 3 other women?
It says, I did not say, it said 3 prostitutes. I'm sure it
said
said
3
3 prostitutes.
Yeah, because Millicent's also Jefferson's daughter is also at the roof party.
His daughter, yeah, and among the possessions, because there's some not seen on the TV screen, Sarah's hat.
Sarah's hat's there.
Along with a dead dog in a purse.
A dead dog in a purse.
That's a very small. That's a big purse for a small.
That's
dog.
one of them handbag dogs, Wayne.
It's one of those, yeah. How did you feel about this whole mogul's death thing? Did you think it was going to be really important?
Yeah, because we previously saw the news footage of him, the news coverage of him, and now we are introduced to his daughter. We're introduced to his death. You think, all right, something's afoot here, isn't it?
Yeah.
It means something more than just background noise.
It is, yeah. And it's after that he's with that woman the next day. He's in the bath, and she's going about how much she smells. She's dressed like a sexy nurse as well.
He's in the bath because in the scene before he got sprayed by the skunk.
That was the skunk, yeah. Before that, he comes back.
He gets sprayed by the skunk. He literally becomes toxic now.
I just burst out laughing when he got sprayed by the skunk. I'm like, serves you right. But this is where this highlights another aspect of the film where he goes off in this diatribe about like signals being hidden in like sitcoms and all they're being beamed into your brain.
Vanna White from Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, Wheel of Fortune.
Because she makes certain head movements, left, right, up, down, and he's seen a pattern in them because he's jotted these patterns down. He's got like a collection of cards with all her head movements.
Because she sees it early, he's like, "What's that?" Or nothing,
and he hides it.
He
yeah.
stuffs it away because I can't remember who said this, but somebody once said, "When you don't understand everything, everything can seem like a conspiracy theory." Because humans are naturally very good at noticing patterns and things.
Yeah.
So if you didn't understand how things worked, you would just see all these patterns everywhere anyway.
Well, it's like with people seeing like Jesus on a slice of toast because we are configured to see faces.
Yeah, it's called pareidolia, where if you look at a rock, you might see a face on it for some reason. There's not really a face there, but if you see kind of something that looks like a facial structure, you'll make that association.
Definitely a face.
Definitely a face.